that shit up, TNT.
Alright, the intro music is playing.
It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. I been looking to the stars like I'm a astronaut, and this pain hurts so much, so I smoke that gas a lot. I been hiding from myself, cause I tryna get caught, and you know I right my wrongs. That's some shit that I can't stop now. I've been searching for my soul, cause it's been missing. Imagine cooking breakfast, bullets flying through the kitchen. How you wait for it to start your way like you fishing? Cause if you get up, hit up, little nigga, you gon' be wishing that you never did what you did.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
How you doing today?
Hey, pretty good.
What up, what up? Hey, how y'all doing out there? Well, like I said, we at this is our opinion, and we at the pod, and we're just gonna chop it a little bit. We got family in the house. There's family out there, and we got family. Who do I got to the right of me?
The one and only Felicia, Miss Lisa. Lisa, it depends on what part of what state you live in, and y'all. No, I got a lot of opinions. Let's go. Y'all already know what it is. They know what's coming. They know what's coming.
All right, who we got over there?
Hey, my name is Eric. Just here to chop it up. I got some opinions too.
You got some opinions?
A few of them.
That's what it's about.
You know what I mean? That's what it's about. We family.
We family. Yeah.
And I'm new. And they gonna keep me. They ain't got no choice. Cause I'm gonna come knock on their door on the days they film.
We love you. We love you.
Yeah. We just chopping that on our opinion. We just what we're doing here. We are everyday people. And we're just making sure everyday people out here, we're living our life, our best life, and we letting everybody know no matter where you are and where you come from,
you, baby.
You can live your best life. So that's what we're doing, all right? So that's what we're talking about. We do have a little subject today. We don't have to jump right into it.
Right.
But the name of the subject today, we're gonna get a little. It's gonna get a little touchy, but we're gonna keep it light though. But the name of the subject I never told anybody, right? Is how 4-4 saved my life.
Wait, we gonna be talking secrets now? So you never told nobody?
No, I never told nobody.
Oh,
this is
all right. Wait, the first show gonna be like a bomb. You know what I mean? Yeah, like some say you never tell nobody.
Shout out to B-Dub.
There you go. Shout out who you want to talk to.
My people coming up in here.
There you go. Miss Lisa got him.
People gonna come up in here.
Miss Lisa got him.
You got the people coming.
There you go.
Some of our favorite people.
New York, come up in here.
And why?
There you go.
Okay.
We about knocking them off and knocking them out. See, I ain't even curse.
There you go. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about.
I'm gonna stop cursing.
No, do your thing.
Really work
I tell you, before we get into the topic, right? You want to say something about yourself before we do that?
Well, okay. I'm a mom.
Okay.
Of 3 sons.
Okay.
My sons are 36. Oh hell yeah. Tweedly Doofus is 36. Tweedly Dum Dum is 33.
Uh-oh.
And then I have a hybrid.
Okay.
He's 16.
Okay.
Okay. His father's from Baltimore.
Right.
It's a long story.
Okay.
I don't want to go into it.
Right. You ain't got to.
It can be explained.
It might get it'll come
all right.
out later.
And I have 7 grandkids.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, well, the youngest Angel will be 2, July 22nd, and I have a grandson who was born on my birthday.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
But no, that's not it. Like,
Okay.
how can I put this? My
However you
son
want.
was born an uncle.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
My grandson is 2.5 months more older than my son.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I know. I didn't have no choice though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's
Hey, listen, I tell you, you didn't have a choice, but you had fun.
You
You didn't have a choice, but you had some fun.
Really? They said give me the cup. Nah, I can't give it to him right now.
Right now. We're gonna give it to y'all a little bit at a time.
All right, as y'all know, I ain't started my little stand up.
Yeah, a little at a time.
Y'all know this has been my dream to have a podcast so I can talk my mess. See, I even curse again. Oh man, I wonder how long that's gonna last.
Well,
we'll beep it out.
Yeah. We'll let it flow the way it flows.
And on the 24th, in Bethesda, Maryland. I will be going out there to do my little stand-up act.
Where?
At Bethesda, Maryland.
But wait, what's the name? Is it got the place got a name? Okay,
I'll
okay.
I'll look it up and I'll put it on Facebook.
Okay.
But yeah, I ain't scared.
So what's your stage name? The same thing?
Well, it was Auntie T.O.B.B. because I didn't want to face the fact that I am a mama and a grandmama.
Okay,
and
that's good.
58 years
Ain't nothing
old.
wrong with that.
I don't want to face it.
Hey, how you feel? I saw you at the barbershop, so I know how you feel.
Right, yeah.
I saw you at the barbershop, so I know how you feel. So when you leave that 58 out, throw that out the door.
right,
So we
right.
ain't gonna deal with that
You know what I'm
age
saying?
mess. We ain't gonna deal with that age mess.
Nah,
So
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I got a teenager.
Okay.
Okay, and he's a hybrid. Okay.
Okay.
'Cause his father's from Baltimore.
Okay.
And
What's
that
the
little-
other? What's the other part of the hybrid? Baltimore and what?
New York.
Oh, okay,
Like,
Baltimore.
I gotta say that.
I mean,
Oh
no,
my
let the
God.
people might. I mean, some people might not have heard it.
Queens
People
in the
keep coming.
building.
All right,
Queens in the
Queens,
building.
Queens,
Shout out
Queens.
to South Jamaica.
Right.
Shout out to Corona, Queens.
Okay.
Shout out to East Elmhurst. Shout out to Queensbridge.
Yeah.
You already know what it is.
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's right.
We got
I
it.
still look good. I know some of y'all motherfuckers ain't
So-
seen me in a minute. I still look good.
look. Since you said that you
here.
can't blame on your age, and I'm 50, then you can throw that out of the window.
Right, I'm
that
getting
out of the window.
We in the building.
Yeah.
Right,
Man,
right.
tell everybody to get on this side, man. Come on, we gonna show them what Miss Lisa about.
right,
knocking them
right.
off and knocking them out.
There
God
you
damn
go.
it.
There you go.
Oh, you know already, Syracuse, Buffalo, what's up? Albany, what's up? All right. Okay, you know, Long Island, Yonkers, what's up? Even though y'all ain't part of the 5 boroughs, we still love you.
Yeah, and we love you, and we love everybody. This is family. We're family. Who we got over there?
Exactly.
Tell us something about yourself.
Tell us about
Exactly.
yourself.
Whatever you want. We don't incriminate nobody.
Exactly, right?
pretty
Exactly.
We don't incriminate
Oh, look,
nobody.
she said I got pretty teeth. Let me smile.
You
some
sure
more.
do.
Let me smile.
You
some
do.
more. Thank you.
Cash
About
App,
myself.
help the-
There you
help
go.
old girl
Exactly.
Help old girl out. At least I know. Go ahead.
I'm Eric, repping DC.
There
You
you
know,
go.
Northwest. Coolidge.
Cool. All right.
Didn't beat Baltimore and DC had his beat back in the
Nah,
day?
never.
DMV. We just gonna say DMV.
DMV,
And
never.
that's everybody.
Never.
That's a lie.
That's everybody.
I
Wait,
know
look,
for a
look,
fact
that's what we- hey, look.
Baltimore couldn't
What
go
we-
to DC
But
because they beat them up.
guess what we're gonna do there? We ain't
we love it,
even
you know.
back there no more. We speaking love.
But no.
We speaking love now. We speaking love.
You didn't know that?
We don't care. That's what they don't know. We don't care.
You know
We
what
speak-
else?
we
So
speaking
what happened?
love.
I used to
New
love
York
Baltimore
people.
though. Growing up in DC, I used to
Listen,
love
let me
Baltimore.
tell you, New York people can't go in DC. They will holler at us. DC is just somewhere you don't go to jail at.
I mean, yeah, but
Well, that's a
it's
lie.
not-
I know.
We
We're good. We
Yeah,
better now.
yeah. We better.
We better
speaking
now. We
with
love
that.
New York.
Taxation without representation.
That's all
We
good.
with you, DC.
Yeah, we
Let's
with
go.
you.
There
We
you
with
go.
you.
Exactly.
Yeah, we with you. We with you. Oh, anything else you want to say?
That's all. That's
Yes,
all.
anything else?
Just we here to chop it up.
We here to chop it up?
It's gonna all come out.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna all come out.
It's gonna
It's
come
gonna
out.
come out.
It's gonna all come out.
Nah, y'all don't want it to come out.
I mean, slowly.
There you
Well,
go, baby. Thank you
DC
for
Northwest.
supporting it.
Yeah. We see you. We see you, B-Love.
Yes, love
yeah,
you. Thank you for supporting my crazy behind. See, I ain't even curse. Look, I ain't even curse, y'all. Look, I'm really growing up. I'm proud of myself. I gotta learn how to talk English.
Right.
That's all good. You're doing good. I tell you what, I can't speak it neither.
Yes, you can. You're doing it now.
Yeah. Man, I'll butcher a word in a heartbeat and tell you know what I'm talking about.
Well, talk to me for a little bit.
You know what
grandmas and aunties is sexy as fuck these days.
look,
Represent Miss
I
Lisa.
tell my,
There you go.
look, you gotta sit down. Look. You gotta sit down. You gotta sit down. You know why?
No, but I had to show the
I know.
sexy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you go. Get the camera back.
No. We had to show
We
the
gotta get it.
sexy.
Stand right by time. There we go. There we go.
I had to show the sexy. I'm
Because
sorry.
if you stand up, you couldn't half your body off.
That's
She's trying
what,
to show
maybe
a
they look
t-shirt.
at the bottom and be like,
trying
yo,
to
let
show
me
a
help her
t-shirt.
out. Like she really broke. Like she
No,
fucked
you
up.
ain't broke.
Right.
Let me help that sister out, man. Let me just help her out. Man.
Okay.
What's the cash app?
Huh? Maybe, yo, I don't know. I maybe need to set up a second
I'll
link.
tell you, my man didn't come in time. I was definitely gonna get mine up on here tonight, but
Cash App,
it
yeah,
didn't happen.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't know, because you know, you give up that cash up, they get your phone numbers, and I be
I ain't
having
worried about all
people
that.
sitting in front of my house,
Okay.
and they have a surprise waiting for
You got
them.
it like that, Lisa.
Get guys sitting
Guy in the bushes, yeah. There was people in the bushes. I know that.
It has happened.
Yeah, people in the bushes.
Yeah,
and
you know, I ain't had some
hot camping out and stuff.
But they ain't do it no more.
Okay.
Yeah. They had a problem. I fixed it for. Yeah, I helped them out. Real. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I gave them something to remember me.
Okay.
There you go. We should see that. That's that Gemini thing.
Yeah, they took it to the grave with
They took it
them.
to the grave with them.
Yeah, they took that to the grave with
All
them.
right, we got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of those.
Well, my name is Dennis, right? And I think we have I think we here, as family, we have something to offer the family out there.
Yeah.
You know, so what we're gonna talk about a little bit tonight, and we're not gonna make it too. I'm gonna tell a story that I never told before. I told the story a little bit, but I never told the whole thing.
Right.
But this is what happened to me. The first reason I'm gonna say why I picked this subject is because last week I had a guy named P Rock. Shout out to P Rock. We're gonna get you back on. I made a stay and I cut half his interview off, which was my fault because it was all last week and the week before last, and we were doing a lot of testing. But we're live tonight. But
Amen. And that's not even the word to say. You're supposed to say hallelujah.
okay, amen.
Here we go.
There we go. But what happened was this young brother was he was a chemist. Right. He worked on a coronavirus. He worked on stem cells and all that. Right. And I asked him one question, and the question was about what affected him the most in life. And he said, to be honest, what really happened one time in his life, he said he had a friend that was with him, right? And his friend grew up in the same situation, the same scenario that he did. But his friend ended up killing himself. So he said that really hurt him. And then he said he didn't understand how that could happen. He was from Baltimore. He grew up in the inner city, and everybody going to do the things they wanted to do. So this is how I came to this topic: how 4-4 saved my life.
Right.
So how are we gonna tie that together?
Yeah,
how are we gonna tie that together?
I mean, I like 4-4s.
Yeah,
I like 4-4. That's my input.
Yes, yeah.
And we talking about the numbers, right?
The numbers.
4-4-4. Y'all know what the numbers mean,
No,
right?
the 4-4s. It's a group. It's a single group. Bill, I know it's true. Is that the same one?
Yeah. Somebody Google it.
Yeah.
No, they ain't. That's
they
really
rap. No, they do rap.
4-4s is a rap group.
No, full force.
4-4s
is
a group.
All right, full force. House party, y'all.
Yes, house party.
Right.
House party. I tell you what happened. I tell you what happened. This main reason I started this. Main reason we started this podcast too, because I was about 16 years old, right? Bad childhood, right? This story is, I don't want none of my family to get mad at me, but I'm gonna speak truth, right? What happened was, my father wasn't there for me. He had left. My mother was doing her thing with her boyfriend. I'm 16 by myself, and I was staying with my aunt at the time. And I didn't even think my aunt even liked me. I told my aunt, my aunt just died here about 6-7 months ago now, and I said, man, that's okay. Hey, everybody died, but I told her that I told her this about a couple of years ago. I didn't even think you liked me because I was that grown little kid that do anything he wanted to do because I really never had a lot of supervision. But anyway, just like what's going on here. But everybody want somebody to love them. So what ended up happening was, since I was out there by myself, I ain't had nowhere to go. I said, I'd just rather die. I said to myself, it was no reason for me to even live because I felt like nobody was there. Nobody. So what I did was, I used to live in a place called Suffolk, Virginia. And I thumbed from Suffolk to Norfolk, which is about 55, 60 miles away. So the first thing I wanted to do, my whole intensive purpose was for somebody to pick me up, kidnap me, and kill me. That's crazy.
That's a plan. That's a plan.
Hey.
But yeah, I mean that's a plan.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I'm saying that's deep. That's a plan.
All right. Well, we got a question here.
Okay.
What she say? I'll be cussing like a. Oh,
okay.
Be nice, baby.
Yeah,
girl.
you good.
Will Bow-Legged Lou do the freestyle?
Okay, but check it out. I'm gonna get to Bow-Legged Lou. I'm gonna get to them in a minute. I'm gonna get to Bow-Legged Lou and all of them. Right. So what ended up happening was, we had a friend that lived in Virginia. I mean, and I had a woman that I considered my second mother, live in Norfolk. Right. So I said, so when I got on the road, started thumbing, right? I said, well, what I want to do, I want to die. So all of a sudden, because life to me at that time was so bad.
What year was it?
This was in what, 80 something? Yeah, 85, 84.
Under the man.
Yeah, and you know what was all around then anyway. You know it was there. But I'm not even gonna deal with that part of this situation. Right. But what ended up happening, around 85, 86, somewhere up in there. But what ended up happening was, when I started thumbing, this guy picked me up. There was a substitute school teacher, and this substitute school. Look, check it out. This substitute school teacher, if you can remember, I was in the what I did, right? I took a tack, and I put it in his chair. Right? And he sat on the tack. That's how he remember who I was. He was a substitute.
He was bad as a kid.
Yeah, I was too bad. So once I put this tack in his chair and he picked me up, he said, "Boy, what you doing out here?" I said, "Well, I'm going to Norfolk." He said, "What the hell your little young ass doing out here going to Norfolk?" Right? Then I said, "Well, then we chopped it up." And then I told him that time he didn't know I did it. He thought I did it, but he scared the shit out of me too, boy. When he was there, he cuffed me up in the hallway and said, "When the hell did that?" I said, "Shit, man, I don't know." But anyway, just about happened. This guy picked me up and said, "Man, what the hell are you doing out here by yourself?" And I said, "Well, look, I'm going to Norfolk." Right. Didn't nobody know I was going. Didn't nobody even care. Didn't anybody even know? They had to get there. But anyway, by the time I got to Norfolk, right, to my second mother's house, right, by the time I got to Norfolk to my second mother's house, I went to her house. Her name is, I'm not going to mention her name. She know who she is. She saved my life too. I love you. You know who she is. I love you. I'm not going to mention her name. I'm going to call her Miss G. Right. By the time I got to her house, which was my second mother, and her sons were like my other brother when we went to stay there. I got to her house. She said, "Dennis, I'm going to go to Jersey. You can't stay here." Yeah. So now I'm already like, fuck life.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Life is over for me now.
Right.
Life was over.
Wow.
Then she said, "I can tell you what you should do." Right. She said, You should go visit. You should go see your father."
Best advice you ever got.
My father was a major alcoholic. I know he gonna be drunk by the time I got there, right? If I ever see him, because me and him didn't never get along. We didn't get along. So I said, I ain't have a choice. Then I'm up in Norfolk. It's going to get dark. It's going to get dark. So now I said, well, fuck, I ain't got a choice now. Let me go see this nigga. Well, excuse me, I'm sorry. I ain't mean it like that. I love my father. I'm telling you, I love him. But at the time, I'm talking about how I felt at the time. At the time.
Right.
I went there. I got there, right? He was drunk, of course, right? All of a sudden, somebody said, "Man, you know, full force gonna be at the Scope tonight. I mean, tomorrow morning. Tomorrow." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah."
What's the Scope?
In Norfolk. Norfolk got this Coliseum called the Scope. It used to look like a Norfolk, Virginia has a Scope, which is an arena.
Right.
So they said full force, 3 times dope, Kwame, Fat Boys.
Damn, that's some good shit right there.
Kwame, 3 times dope, Kwame, all these artists, is gonna be there, right?
It was like that's New York. That's New York.
That's New York. Yeah,
that's New York. There you go. That's New York right there. That's New York right there.
You don't even know nothing about Kwame. Come on now.
Kwame is from East Elmhurst, New York.
Right.
You don't know about no Kwame.
I used to have that fade. I used to have that little thing with the side.
I don't want to name his blocks. Eric B. Salt.
There you go.
Kid Play.
Oh my God.
Okay, let me run it down. I lived on the block with Louis Armstrong, Paul Robeson, Lena Horne.
That's history.
Where the house that Malcolm X blew up.
There you go.
We got Sonny Hassan Poor. That got them Frederick Poor coats out there. Ursula. Oh my God, it's so many people I need to shout out, and y'all know I love all my people. They talking about our hood. You know I got Edith. Y'all know I got Queens. Y'all already know. They can't say nothing about Queens because I was there.
You got it.
That's right. I get excited.
Don't get you cool. You good. Don't get sweat.
Talking about my man with them polka dots. He was the shit.
Yeah, polka dots. That's Kwame, boy.
But he made his money though. That's why he running around that big back too.
Yeah,
he made his money.
So what ended up happening was my father was there, right? Somebody said, I said, "Well, look, the show was $25 to get in. I ain't had no money." Right? And my father said, Give me $25. So now, the very next morning, around about 11 o'clock, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning, I went to the scope. The show didn't start until 9, 10 that night.
You ain't had nothing to do. So,
I went to the scope.
No, he wanted to be at the front of the
front of
stage.
the
No, it wasn't that. I ain't had nowhere to go. I ain't had nothing else to do.
Nothing to do.
My father was drunk, out. I'm in Norfolk, don't know where I'm
Don't know
at.
nobody.
So now, only thing I can do now, he gave me this $25 is for me to go to this scope, this arena, and buy this ticket.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Did you get backstage?
This is where it ready to go. This is where it ready to go. This is where it ready to go. So what ended up happening was when I went in there at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Like, who this crazy dude? Like, up all early and shit.
That's it. I went in there and Full Force's road manager was in there and had his little son in there and told me to just look out for my little son. And the whole time I was hanging out with the Full Force, the Fat Boys and all of them, the whole night, even after the show was over, even during the show, that the road manager came to me. I don't even know the road manager name. If you ever hear this, because what happened was I found
his name?
I don't know his name. This is back when this is 40 years ago. This was 40 years ago that this happened. I was out there. I found a Kango hat on the ground.
That's LL Cool J's hat.
It was I found a terry cloth Kango hat on the ground, and what I did with it, I broke this Kango hat down like a what you call it when them derby with brim, and I put tissue around the bottom instead of having it like a shark's fin. I cuffed it around, and they was calling me little Kango kid when I was down there. They got a slick little Kango. They didn't know I just found it on the road. I found it on the road a couple of days before that, and I put it on.
But you did that to a Kango?
Yeah, I took a Kango instead of the Kango.
That's blasphemous. Right?
But it was so slick the way I did it though. I took the turd called plain Kango, I put tissue around the top of the brim. Instead of sticking up like that, I cuffed it all the way around and I flipped the ends up. That joint was nice.
I understand that, but
that joint, look.
He said, I wish we had a picture somewhere.
Look,
like somebody,
look, I'm telling you, look, you see what our opinion, that was my opinion. That joint was nice. I tell you, the Kango was nice.
I understand.
The Kango was nice. It was nice.
Anybody who went to that show?
Look, everybody went to that show.
Anybody got a picture of it?
Everybody after that. You don't know.
Run DMC 25 times.
I tell you what. After that, you don't know how many people I saw did that Kango the same way. They took that from me.
No, they didn't.
They took that from me.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. It had to be in Mississippi somewhere.
They took. Yes, they did. They took it from me. Go back to the 80s and look at some of them Kangos around there. Look at them. You'll see they broke that Kango down. Anyway. You saw every Kango they ever made? You saw every Kango they ever made? What do you think,
You'll be surprised.
You'll be surprised when I saw it. Talk to me, man.
I mean, it's Miss Lisa after all, but
Miss Lisa.
No, that's a good. That's a good.
Tell him the truth, Eric. What he did. Please tell him it's just not me.
Tell her that joint was fly.
I mean, if he said it was fly,
it was fly.
For him, it was fly.
It was fly. Look, Full Force and them. Full Force. Look, I'm gonna tell you, that's why they want to hang out with me that night, just because of the Kango.
Well, I like Full Force.
Yeah, I know. But anyway,
was a pretty good dude.
Anyway, right, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, they had no idea. None of them had no idea what I was going through mentally.
Right.
They didn't have no idea.
You know what you need to do? You need to tag him in this video.
I don't even know how to tag.
I help you, yo.
But I don't even know. But they had no idea. They had absolutely no idea how. That night, that weekend, that day, it was over.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I had pictures galore, I had everybody's signature. So by the time I went to school, right, I had pictures galore all up in the lock on my. They see,
cool. Yeah, you was cool.
Hey, I knew them. First cousins. I'm gonna see them again next week. You know what I mean? Look, I'm there chilling. I had pictures with them. They signed autographs with the Fat Boys, all of them 3 times dope. I had all of them signatures. All of us out back there chilling. And then guess what happened after that?
What happened?
After that,
you became a rapper.
I tried. That didn't work. But after that, right, we had this guy named, I ain't gonna mention his name. He tried to teach me how to drive. I ain't even have a license. Tried to teach me how to drive a straight shift, right? for like 3 years. About 3 years he lived with us. Every time he get in his car, he said, "Come on, Dennis. Let me show you how to drive the straight shift." Okay, by the time that 3rd year came around, I said, "Shit, man, I got this, man. Let me drive." He said, "Shit, you ain't drive my damn car on, you stupid." So, but this is what happened though after that. Now for 3 years, I wanted to drive a straight shot. I just went to full. I even talked to him about Lisa. I even asked him because I didn't know what producing was at the time. I said, "What's up with y'all, Lisa?" He said, "Well, we chopped it up like they knew, like they actually knew me." I mean, it was like, man, it was like, man, best weekend, best time of my life there, because then I hung out with the little kid, kept the little kid. He was younger than me. The Road Mountain kid was younger than me. But then what happened was, after I went back, I'm on high.
Right.
I'm on high. Right. I got all these pictures. I just hung out with the Kwame, the Fat Boys, hung with all them. Now I'm going back to my pop's house. Oh God. The next day, I knew my father would be drunk. Right? I knew he was gonna be drunk. Remind you, for 3 years, I learned how to drive a straight shift, and now my life drove one. My father had a car.
And it was
a straight shift, and he drunk.
So you used to steal the car. So can I ask you this question?
Okay, yeah.
I need to ask you this.
Okay.
So we gonna put this just straight out here like this.
Yeah.
So you can say that hip hop saved your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that's where you want to put it, yeah. Hip hop saved my life. It did.
You know what I mean? Yep.
It did.
It saved a lot of lives.
It did. Hell yeah. Look at Jay-Z. Shit. Someone say it. And he saved a lot of lives. But after that, this guy, right, my father's friend. My father was drunk. He was in bed. And my father had his straight shift. My father never had no license at the time. The tags were stolen. So I said, he said, yeah. This
in
how
the Commonwealth.
This is how we used to roll. But anyway, it didn't matter.
Right, exactly.
But back then,
it's not only New York and D.C.
Yeah, back then it's nowhere near where it is now.
New York and,
The Commonwealth. I don't care where you go. New York is everywhere. D.C. is everywhere. I stayed in every. I've been to every. Not every city. I've been to every state in this country. And I did, and probably lived in over half of them, right? Every one of them the same. I don't care how big, how small. You got your ghetto, and you got your rich. And whatever's in that ghetto here, is in that ghetto there.
Guess where I lived at?
Where you live?
That one we believe it.
Where's that?
In Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, I've been there too. I had to leave there.
I left there for 11
They just ran you out of.
No, I ran myself out of
ran you out of Vegas.
I ran myself out of there. That was too much for me. Yeah. But what happened was, for 3 years, I wanted to drive.
Right.
A straight shift.
Right.
My father had a straight shift, right? This guy, right, said, "Can you drive?" You know what I said? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I can drive. Come on, youngster. Let's drive. I got in, he said, I drove a little bit.
Who's your dad?
No, my dad drunk. He sleep.
So who asked you can drive?
One of his friends.
Damn, you didn't say that. We thinking it's your dad.
No, well, my fault. Look, you need to listen a little quicker. You need to listen a little quicker, then you have to catch up. I went there.
Catch up quicker than you said it.
Okay. Yeah, I said it so quick.
No, you.
We ain't even hear it. It's so quick.
It was so quick. I said it so quick. I said it so quick. I said it so quick. He said, "Come on, let's drive."
Well, you took him to the bootlegger?
No, not that time. What happened was he let me take it. First, what he did, he drove it to a parking lot, to school parking lot. Let me see what you got. Driving in, because I've been practicing for 3 years, never touched one. Went through all the gears, right? He said, shit, you got this. Take me home.
Who was that?
My father's friend. The other alcoholic. Ain't nobody in right mind to let no 60-year-old never drove. Get behind no car.
You be surprised.
I took him home.
Right.
One problem.
What?
One problem.
It didn't go in reverse.
You couldn't park?
Yeah, we never learned how to go in reverse. It was one problem. told him.
You can't go in reverse.
He said, I got it back to the house. I was going through red light. Now, you know, I'm stopping, going through the city, popping gears. You got it. You got it.
Right,
We got there in front of the house. Parking spot here. He said, all right, now, go back her and put it in there. I ain't never in my life, even the whole 3 years that I would learn how to drive, I never practiced backing up. Put that sucker in reverse. And crash.
Oh, shit.
Tore that car up.
Oh!
I tore the other car up. And all of a sudden, you know, we from the hood, right? Tag stolen. I don't even know where the car was stolen in that. So all of a sudden, my father never got up. Old lady came out there and said, "Oh, you just hit my car." Oh, you know, slick, we know from the hood, we got them slicks. Yo, man, we're gonna take care of you. Just don't call the police. You know, we got my little son out here with me. You know, of course, my father's friend. Hey, look, he didn't know. I'm gonna take care of your bill. And that's the last I heard of that. The bill, of course, the bill never got taken. I don't know. I left. My father gave me money to get on the bus to get back home.
Yeah.
The point I'm making with that is, I held on.
And fuck somebody's car.
I fucked that car up.
That's what you did.
I held on.
Fuck somebody's car.
I did.
Can you drive a stick shift?
Hell
now,
yeah.
Are you sure? Can we? If we go out back right now?
No,
like,
I got a bad. I got a bad knee now. I got a bad knee. But what I'm saying though.
I'm saying is only way I can drive a stick if people shooting at it.
I can drive one. I can drive one. And I made sure the first car that I ever bought was a stick shift.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
That's a good way to learn.
I bought a 1973 Toyota Corolla. I was 17 when I bought that. Had no brakes and no starter.
Wait a minute. Your first car was a Toyota?
Look,
No,
it was my first car.
How you didn't get a goddamn General Motors?
Because this first car cost $100.
Because it wasn't a real car. It wasn't a real car. That's why you couldn't afford a real car. You couldn't afford a real car.
Did I tell her? Did you just want to hear what I just said? It had no starter.
Damn.
It didn't have no
That
brakes.
wasn't a car. That wasn't a car.
I tell you what.
That was a shell.
I tell you what, my brother was just talking about it tonight. My brother used to call it just, it looked like, he said, that's a slob. It wasn't a slob, it was a slob. But I drove there.
To the point A, B, and C.
And I had people to push it. Every time. Women, children.
Be driving myself.
But the point, the moral of the story is, it was back to my guy that said he didn't understand how somebody could kill himself.
Right.
Everybody has a different reason.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everybody has a different reason. All right. Sometimes they just can't live with themselves. That's the bottom line of it. When you can't deal with yourself and you can't love yourself,
That's it.
you just give up. That shows weakness.
It's not a weakness.
Because you can. Yes, it is. It does show weakness. You know why? Because you don't even try. You have to fight for your life.
Okay.
All right? I've been there too,
Okay.
several times.
Okay.
This is something I
got
know.
you. I got you. I'm listening.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're a mother and you got them cubs on,
I got you.
you
I got
want to
you.
give up.
I got you.
All right?
I got you.
Killing yourself is the easy way out.
True that. I
Okay?
agree 100%.
Hip hop saved your life.
Yes, it did.
I believe my ancestors and spirit guides
Okay.
and my higher powers saved mine.
I agree with you.
All right?
I agree.
I went through a lot of difficulty with my family too,
I agree with
but
you.
I don't even want to go through it
I got
because
you. I
I'm
got-
sitting here pretty as a motherfucker.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
Yes,
are.
I
Yeah,
am.
you
I'm
are.
sitting here
Yeah, you are.
pretty as a motherfucker.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, I made it.
But that's what we're talking about.
We made it.
Even when I got a high, because it wasn't for the higher power, because it could have been easily sent somebody. He didn't have to send that teacher that I put a tack in the chair. And the only way he recognized me is because I'm the one who put the tack in the chair.
Check this out. God sends things that you never expect.
I agree.
He never sends it when you want it.
I agree.
But he always there when you need it.
I agree.
And I am a perfect example of that.
I agree.
Maybe if y'all invite me back, maybe I'll tell you.
Hell no, we ain't inviting you back.
I don't
No,
want to come back. I told you,
I'm playing with you.
check my house and do my own damn podcast.
You you good. You know I'm messing. Hey, you know. Yeah, you know, you all so good. But let's see, we got the comments. Emails got the comment.
Hey, this comment, preach, Miss Lisa. That's Cordelia. What's
Yeah,
up,
what we got? Who else we got?
70 friends, late 80 friends.
There you go.
All right, yo, Cordelia, DD. All right, somebody laughing. Well, welcome to you too.
Welcome to you too. It's all good. It's all good.
I don't care. I got vertigo, all right, and I don't got no line, but because I be tripping over stuff. Okay, I ain't even curse. Okay, but I'm tired of y'all cracking on my glasses. Okay,
Who cracking on your glasses?
Look.
You to me.
On.
He was the first
You
one
acting,
he gonna ask
you
me.
acting a little soft over there to me.
No, I ain't no. No. You know what he said to me?
We don't care what they say. We don't care what they say.
Big ass glasses. Can you look into the first and see if I can beat my case?
Let's put the mic a little close to your mouth there.
That's what he said to me. Yeah,
You can look into the future for a different reason.
He talking about, can you put on my glasses and see the? I was so mad. And then he got me on video with the nuts. And then, I ain't got no butt. Okay? He always teasing me about my butt. And I'm tired of him.
I think
we don't care what he say.
No, my pants was sag. I was at a barbecue because I was up against like 10 dudes. They was trying to crack jokes on me.
Just
dude,
you.
yeah, they
Just you.
No, I told him that he was going to get, you want to get some laughs.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But guess what? I'm going to get some laughs too. And you might want to fight me. So, let this go.
Right.
And I ain't have a chance to pull up my damn pants. Instead of him telling me he taping my flat ass, and I'm mad about that shit. With your light-skinned ass. I got one of you. I told you I could talk about you. Okay? All right?
Oh, God, you let it out, Miss Lisa.
Yeah, let it out. Let it out.
You don't have to show this haircut because this was a setup.
There you go.
And don't think I know you well. I know you well.
Where you get your hair cut at?
Oh, good. Yo, shout out the barbershop. Shout out the barbershop.
And to my barbers, I am the ambassador of Shazay Beyond Cuts.
Where's it at?
436 Eastern Boulevard. I would tell y'all a discount, but they broke right now. They need all that paper. Go holler at them.
They doing their thing. They
All
look
right,
good.
if they deal with me, y'all
Right.
already know them.
They
I
did their
love
thing.
all my barbers. I love all of them. I love
good.
my
That's
people
good.
in Essex. I love Baltimore. I've been in Baltimore 22 years, and all they did is open. See, now that's what's going to get me emotional.
Don't get emotional. Don't get emotional. Don't get emotional.
Or get emotional.
I'm in this state with just me and my kids. Guess what? No, I'm not. I got a whole family
You
around
got family,
me.
exactly.
There you go.
That's it.
There
I
you
got
go.
this family right there.
There you
He
go.
put up with me with my crazy and stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's what it's about. Love.
There you go.
I
There
am
it is.
loved in Baltimore, and
There
I
you go.
love you, Baltimore.
Baltimore
and
is
y'all
love.
know I rise with y'all, but y'all already know I'm gonna always rep Queen. That's where I'm from. Y'all know me.
See, she gotta bring the New York thing back in here. You was good till you came back to New York. Right. Till you came back to New York.
We can all sit on, man.
We love you too.
And
Oh,
DC.
shoot.
DC.
Thank you.
man.
Thank you. But we're gonna shout out Paul Holmes.
Paul Holmes.
Paul Holmes, he's the designer of this T-shirt. Charlotte, North Carolina. I was
That's
down there in
okay.
September. Yo, we got hoodies and everything.
Okay.
All right, I wore that. My Queens from Queens hoodie is in the cleaners. If they invite me back, I will wear that next time. That's from.
We gotta get you back and do some spoken word though. I heard you told me you could do.
No, I want to talk some shit.
Nah, you can do that too. But
I ain't got no spoken word.
I ain't talking about denying you. Why you getting like that?
Because I don't have no spoken word. I will talk about your mother.
I think she lied to me. She lied to me, man. She
You got hoodwinked.
She got hoodwinked.
You got bamboozled.
What's up? Hoodwink, bamboozle,
run amok.
Yeah. I thought you had some spoken word. We ain't doing that tonight. But I'm talking about I just want to get you back and speak some.
I know she got it. I know she got it. Yeah, she a poet. You can tell she a poet.
She a poet.
I got poetry for your ass.
I know you're a poet. I know she a poet.
Go ahead, give me man enough poet. Man, y'all can spit out rhymes.
I don't think you got none. I don't think she got none.
Trying to fool us.
Okay, let me think this off.
All right, what I'm going to while you think of something, but this is what we're gonna do. We got some bags, right? We got about 5 bags.
What you got?
Wait, we got stuff?
Yeah, stuff
God
to see.
damn. All right.
These are some waterproof bags here that we're giving away to some
to me.
You want one?
You damn
Well,
right I want one. I'm going to New York July 1st. What time is day? I'll be there.
I take care of you when the show over, okay?
Okay.
All right, I take care of you.
Cause I'm small
That's it.
too.
Okay, I take care of you. Well, we got
The wifey in the house, she accepted me with love. I could come back. I just appreciate y'all for giving me a chance and trusting me.
It's all good. It's all good. But we got some.
Trusting me live. I really do. I really do.
It's good. It's all love.
We're going to give away some waterproof bags.
Yes.
We're going to give away 5 of them.
Let me see.
45?
5.
Oh, got it. Okay.
All right, so
They're waterproof.
damn.
And these are good for any type of beach or wherever you're going. I don't care, swimming pool or whatever. And
your
but
stuff in there.
all we need you to do, we need 5 people to subscribe and just hit us up on the chat. If you hit 5 different people, hit us up on the chat right now, or give us you see our email down there, which is Bmore at gmail.com. Hit us up there. Y'all get a bag. You hit us up, subscribe.
Waterproof bag.
Waterproof bag is good for the beach.
I know somebody, pool time.
Actually, this is actually from our sponsor.
Oh, we got a sponsor.
Yeah, we got a sponsor.
Oh,
we're gonna see it on the screen here for a minute when they put it up. Our sponsor, and make sure y'all go to whenever they put it up.
Our opinion.
No.
That's what it says.
I know it's coming
It's
soon.
gonna come up. We can't see it, but
okay,
it's there.
okay. Our
can't see it, but it's there.
sponsor is
Aqua Boogie, what's that?
Aqua Boogie.
What's that? Let's talk about that.
Wait a minute.
Is that some New York stuff? Let's talk about the bag
Yeah, we
first.
gotta finish
then
this,
we
then
go
we
Aqua
go.
Boogie. All right, let's talk about the
That's
bag.
B-Love asking a question.
Yeah, Aqua Boogie. B-Love, we don't know what that. We don't know
so
what
that's
Aqua
a question.
Boogie is.
No.
But can
That's
you
dancing
Aqua
in the water?
Boogie with them?
With the bags?
Okay,
Yeah. We said yes, and then we
okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say yes. If
yes,
Aqua
and then
Boogie don't
we
work, it's a no.
We slow. We slow, B-Love. We don't know where. We slow, B-Love.
What is it? Treasure B? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Our sponsor is Normandy Treasures. That's on the YouTube store.
Thank you.
Normandy Treasures. Please go and support Normandy Treasures. They sponsoring the show tonight. There's a YouTube store. Norma D Treasures. She the one gave us these bags tonight. And we're gonna give these bags out to 5.
5 of them. 5
We
subscribers.
got 5 bags, 5 subscribers.
Link her in the comments.
You got a link her in the comments. What else you do with that? Oh yeah, I forgot. Y'all hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if y'all hear me out there. What's wrong with y'all?
There you go.
Hit that
Ding,
button.
ding, ding, ding,
Hit
ding.
that button.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right.
We got Nikki and Sam.
We got Nikki and Sam. What up? Nikki and Sam is in the house. So we got 5 bags. Y'all hit us on the email. Our email should be down here somewhere. And we'll get these bags out to you as soon as we get 5 people. And then what we would do on our next podcast, we'll shout you out. But we shout out Nikki and Sam right now. What up, Niecy and nephew? What up? What up, Niecy? What up, Nico? How you doing? We got people in there, y'all. We got bags. So now we're gonna get back to the our subject and our situation. How you just went from crying to saying repping Queens, and so you love.
Ports. I can't help that.
That's all good. We love you anyway. We love you anyway. What color you want?
I don't want blue because I was crying. Give me something with some color in it.
There you go.
There you go.
Got sunshine. There you
There
go.
you go.
You got sunshine yellow.
There you go.
There
That
you go.
matches my personality.
All right.
Yes.
So yeah, the moral of the story was that hold on. We're going.
right.
The moral of the story is hold on. It's gonna get better. And we understand. Let's just go out to P-Rock. We understand that times are hard. We understand times get hard. Everybody have hard times. Like you said, it's not the person being weak. They feel like they have no other way out.
Right.
I felt like I had no other way out until my higher power said, "Well, look." And when
I'm gonna show you something.
I'm gonna show you something
Right,
different.
I'm gonna show you something.
But
Yeah.
you gotta pay attention.
You got to pay
Right,
attention.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I had to hold on. Because if I would have decided before I took that trip, started thumbing, if I decided to do it before I did it, then I would never knew what my outcome would have been. I would never had the best weekend of my life.
But suicide is not just about you. I want people to realize that when you commit suicide, you hurt people.
That's true. But a lot of people.
People will wonder for the rest of your mama, your daddy, yo, everybody gonna wonder, what was that bad that you could not come to me and say,
But the
I
person,
didn't want to live.
that's true though, but the person that's contemplating it is not thinking that way.
They supposed to.
They can't. They too consumed.
If they listen,
they too consumed. They're not listening. They
if
too
they pay
consumed.
attention
They're
to
not.
their universe, yes, they can, because I'm one of them.
Okay, I can't disagree
know,
with
That's
that.
her opinion. That's her opinion, goddammit. That's her opinion, goddammit. Yeah. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
Leave it alone, 'cause I'm
Oh,
gonna
sweet.
stick to this here. That's weakness. That's pump. You giving up.
Okay.
That's your. That's what you feel. I understand.
People,
I
if
understand.
you're sick,
I understand.
and they can't cure you, and you know you can't be cured, and you don't want to suffer like the guy who was Stephen King. You remember the guy who was like that with the ALS or something like that?
I don't know who's that. You got me on that.
I'm saying it's certain diseases.
Stephen Hawking.
Okay. I got you.
You got something like that.
I got
and
you.
you want to decide the way you want to go. That's something different. Because your girlfriend left you. Your mama put you out. She put you out for a reason. You need to look at the reason instead of your mama putting you out.
Right.
That's true. I don't disagree with that because I was a bad kid. I know I was bad.
I was bad as shit
Then
too.
about women. What up, Lil Evans? What up, Lil? What up? Shout outs.
Mm-hmm.
You getting more shout outs? What about you, Eric? You want to get any shout outs, man?
We over?
No, we ain't over. We ain't over.
How much?
How much we want? Gotta read it.
Yeah,
That's all right. This is the first one.
we see Miss Frazier.
We gonna get it.
Miss Frazier, yeah, she's
Exactly.
Yeah, not thinking how it affects all of us. That makes sense.
Which one you at? Where you
I'm at the last one, Anika.
Anika, what she say?
Like people aren't thinking how it affects others.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But you're right.
Yeah,
She's right. You're right. As it say, what it say? As Zaka are too consumed with sadness.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's part of it.
Yeah.
Part of it.
If you know your family member,
But we don't. Me personally,
it's some that you will never know.
that's true.
But it's some people who cry out for help and they so engrossed in their own shit, they don't see that person crying out for help. That's where compassion comes in.
That's true. That probably.
We got a lot of narcissistic people. It's all about me.
Do me a favor. What's that word you just used?
What?
Narcissistic.
Yeah.
Could you explain that to me?
That means all you give a fuck is about yourself.
Okay. Good breakdown.
Okay.
Good breakdown.
Because if you have awareness of your surrounding and your loved ones, you'll be able to see it.
I got you.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
But,
So we need to pay attention to others.
You pay attention.
But do a person? But if a person that's contemplating that, would they pay attention to other people though?
Yeah, no, but I mean us, the rest of us.
Us,
The rest
okay.
of us. Let's
Somebody just
the
don't
rest of
go
us need
and
to
say, oh, unless they got a felonies, and they did something stupid, and the police didn't bow. But no, usually they won't eat. They're not sleeping.
But,
the way they dress.
okay, my question
the way
is-
they smell.
Okay,
Right,
this
we
is
can try to.
but this is the
Try to
question
pay
though. This is the question though. How about if you're that person, right, that nobody's paying attention to you
Right.
around you, you have nobody's there for you, and you feel deep in there, and the people that's there for you, you actually the only person that I can say that was there for my time was my aunt. But she was too consumed of her being the adult.
Was your aunt there for you? Just said.
But listen.
Your aunt was
she didn't know
there.
how. The reason she didn't know how, she was so used to. She used to go to my mother and say, "How in the hell you let that little boy do all everything he wanted to do?
Let me tell you
He's
something.
a child."
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Back, my mother's from the South.
Okay.
Right? My mother was born in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay.
Okay. And back then in the 60s, a lot of people was coming up to North for better lives.
Personally struggling. How?
They was running from certain things. Do you understand what I'm saying? And one thing they didn't do is speak what happened, what they left behind. Because they dealt with it. So they didn't know how to connect. Like
true.
the mothers from the 60s and 70s
That's
and
true.
the early 80s, they was real secretive.
That's true.
I couldn't get
You couldn't talk
nothing
to
out
him.
my
That's
mother.
true. That's true.
Right.
All right? But as we got older and people got more aware of things like in the late 80s and 90s, we know what to look
But
for.
my family was different. I can go to my mom, but I used to go to my mom. You know what I went to my mom and said one time? I said, "Look, Mom, I'm gonna go rob the store." You know what she said to me?
Bring back the register.
Be careful. Exactly. Be careful. You understand what I'm saying? But that's why my aunt couldn't understand it. We were gonna read some of those
All
chats.
right, I'm getting ready to
Like,
answer your question.
Which one are you gonna
If
answer?
you're personally struggling, how are you going to stretch your hand to help another? You know what? That's where love comes in.
But if you're doing it personally,
Listen, I'm telling you from experience.
Okay.
If you knew what I've been through, what I'm going through, what I just survived, whatever, you wouldn't even believe. I could sit here today with a smile on my face. I ain't talking about nothing from 10 years ago.
I got you.
I'm not even talking about nothing from October here. I've been through pure hell.
Okay, I got you.
Okay? You know what kept me alive?
What's that?
I wanted to be alive.
I got you.
I knew tomorrow will come.
I got you.
If nothing else going to go right, that sun going to rise.
I got you.
That sun going to rise. And every dog have his day.
That's true. So what would you tell a person that don't think, what would you tell that person
I would tell them to look inside themselves. I would tell them to hold on, to believe in themselves. Don't listen to what nobody tells you, what you can't do, or anything. Because you know what? When that same person is telling you that, they can't even handle their own damn business.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
And if you got a man and the bitches don't got no man telling you what to do with yours, don't listen to her either.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'll break it down for you.
I think that's suicidal too, huh?
Okay? No, that bitch be suicidal when I'm fronting.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
You believe in you.
I understand.
Because you know what? Your spirit will speak to you.
I understand.
Your spirit will speak to you. If you sit down and be quiet.
Right. So yeah, I mean they're definitely different.
It's different ways.
Different approaches. Yeah. I mean this is deep, like serious subject. Like
yeah. She's asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. It's a reason for it. They do what they can, but you came in this world alone. This journey is one person's show. Folks in your community are supposed to give you support too.
That's true. I agree. But how about you don't have a support and you don't have no community? Your community is yourself.
But guess what? There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
There you go.
So, but I understand.
Jesus is not going to come from the sky and save you.
He don't believe in Jesus.
If Jesus was real, I don't believe what they wrote in that Bible, in them 66 canonized Bible.
But
like say some serious stuff because, like, honestly, I mean, we talking shit, you know.
I'm just saying the reason I
said. He said Jesus was a regular man.
The reason.
I'm just want to say.
Go ahead.
Before y'all jump from suicide, I mean, I'm saying like to be fair to the.
I tell you why I said that though. I'm on one reason because say for instance, because there was a time out there I didn't believe in Jesus. If a person don't believe in Jesus, that's what I'm saying.
No. I'm not saying that.
We're gonna get off that subject real quick.
No. I'm just gonna make a point.
Go ahead.
We can't believe everything in them 66 canonized words.
Okay.
That was
I'm not gonna deal with you. I'm gonna let you deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that conversation.
Man. Believe me, Jesus is real.
Okay.
He's real. But the Catholic Church don't want you to know what really happened. From 12 to 31.
Yeah, I got you.
If he's a regular man ain't gonna have sex.
Okay.
A regular man.
I'm not gonna.
31.
Right.
I'm not gonna.
He was pure and natural.
Okay.
They liars.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal. That's what subject. The only reason I said that if that person don't believe, and other than that, I'm gonna leave.
In a higher power.
I do too.
So like I said again, let me jump in. So I know this is our opinion.
It's our opinion.
So yeah, no, exactly. But I mean, like I said, suicide that's a serious subject.
Yeah.
Like I said, people might be struggling with some stuff.
Yes.
So we can't take it real lightly.
Yes.
Miss Lisa got an approach.
Yes.
And her opinion.
Yes.
Which is fine. But
yes.
There are people out there. There's therapy. There's people to reach out.
There you go.
And like you said, in case you didn't know, reach out to the therapist.
There you go.
There's always somebody there. There's a church.
That's good.
Jesus.
There you go. I like it.
So,
that's good.
If somebody's out there struggling, just reach out to somebody.
There you go.
Reach out to somebody.
I'm gonna get one of these. Yeah, man.
I
didn't think you gonna come like that, man. Why you gonna come like that on me like this? What you said was correct.
No, that's another opinion. That's another answer.
What you said, that's correct though.
Right, that's all. Just reach out to somebody.
What you said
somebody
is correct.
love you. Somebody that even a T-shirt. Like, you know what I mean? He cared. You know, you didn't know he cared, but he cared. Like,
And
you know,
that's true.
He knew
I
you
was
were.
glad.
He see you.
He saw the pain.
He saw you. Right.
He saw the pain.
He saw you.
He saw the
So
pain.
somebody that sees you, whoever you are,
He
out
saw the
there,
pain.
Not
Somebody
only that,
see
you
you.
never know if
Somebody
your higher
appreciate
power
you.
sent them at that
Of
point.
course he did.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
did.
Yeah.
He did.
Yep. So,
He
you know what I mean?
did. I know he did.
So whoever it is,
I know he did.
Bmore, New York, DC, whoever you are, somebody that loves you,
DC,
somebody out
anywhere,
there see you,
anywhere in the
somebody
world,
see you,
anywhere
reach
in the world.
out.
We had a lot. We
You
had a
know what
good
I mean?
time here,
Yeah,
but
somebody see you, somebody's there. Just, you know what I mean? Reach out.
reach out. That's what we reach out
It's,
because you are love. Somebody,
your mouth.
you are love.
Yep.
You
You'd be
you are. I'm
You'd be
telling you,
surprised,
love
exactly.
because believe it or not, everybody's going through.
Wait a minute,
Right.
I
Right.
wanna answer Anika Frazier because
Yeah.
she says she believes in Jesus, but what she's saying, he's another. No, I'm not saying that. Jesus
Shout out
was
to
a
Anika.
prophet.
Okay.
He was here. He is real. All right? He went to Tibet. He learned all this stuff. They don't want you to know about that.
We see you, Daphne.
Okay?
Daphne
They
in the
don't want-
house.
You know what I would like to see?
Good.
I want
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
them 8 miles under that Vatican. What is it, the Vatican?
I don't know.
That's where the
She
truth
about
is
to,
at.
she about to get the Illuminati to fuck us up. She gonna get the Illuminati about to get us.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah,
Lisa,
yeah.
we
We
scared.
gonna-
We don't want the Illuminati to come get us.
Look,
scared.
I ain't scared neither. I just
But
don't.
that's where the truth is at.
Well,
They've been lying to us so long.
the truth is, I don't even care.
We just sheeple. I'm going to say that again.
Yeah.
Dropping
They've been
gems.
lying
Yeah.
to us. We are
Dropping
sheeple.
gems.
Yeah.
We are proud
Do your
people,
thing.
and
Yeah,
we
we
need
are.
to be.
We are. I tell you.
Oh, she agrees with me.
I agree, too.
Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you, baby.
I agree.
Thank you, Anika. Yeah. There you go.
She said I didn't finish my sentence.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was saying she agreed with you.
Yeah, I didn't finish my
but
sentence.
say-
We see you, and
5 minutes.
5 minutes is over.
All right. Oh, we're gonna end like this then.
Right.
We're gonna start over
Good
that
show.
side. You got anything you want to share? Anything you want to say before we end this?
Nah, good show. I mean, we just getting into this thing. Y'all comment on what y'all want us to talk about. If you want Miss Lisa to drop some more gems about the Illuminati and all that stuff, let us know. We gonna bring her back and she can school all of us on that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us.
If y'all need to know something about politics, I'm very well versed.
We bringing her back.
Oh, they gonna bring me back.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Miss Lisa, Queen, my queen, what you got to say, my sister?
I just want to give a shout out to all my people. But first, let me give a huge thank you to Love.
She getting soft again.
No, because
Go ahead, I'm playing.
Miss Lisa, come back. Oh, thank you. I want to come back. Oh, come through, Miss Lisa. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. And make sure y'all got something for me to smoke on. I ain't talking about
got something for you.
No cigarettes either.
I got something for you.
You better?
I got something for you.
Okay, 'cause I don't drink.
I got something for you.
I don't drink no liquor. That's
right.
why my skin's
Well, we're
still
not gonna be
good.
drinking water next time.
You drink what
I mean, we're not gonna be
drink what you
drinking.
want.
I mean,
You know, today was the first go
Right,
around.
exactly.
Well, we got all right.
Let
What I
me
want to
smoke
do?
No weed on
all
camera.
right,
Today. No telling what'll come out my mouth.
What I'm going to do? I'm going to thank the event stream team to make this possible.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Good job.
I really love them from the bottom of my heart. That's my brother back. That's my
Thank
man.
you.
But I want to thank everybody that just came out and that supported. And I love everybody that showed up. Don't forget Norma D's.
Thank you.
Don't forget Norma D Treasures. Go to Norma D Treasures on YouTube. Not YouTube, but eBay. Norma D Treasures on YouTube.
There you go.
And if you leave a comment, you leave something that our email address should be down there. You'll get your bag. We'll send it right to you. And please subscribe, like, share. I want to thank my lovely guests, my co-host, my family. Family, we love you out there.
Oh, shit.
We'll see y'all next time. Don't forget, your talent will make room for you.
There you go.
And that's our opinion.
Don't ask nothing you don't want the truth. Because I'm going to tell you the goddamn truth.
There you go.
I'm going to tell it.
We out of here.
It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. It's a cold, cold world, a cold one. It's a cold, cold world. Yeah. I've been looking to the stars like I'm a astronaut, and this pain hurts so much, so I smoke that gas a lot. I've been hiding from myself, cause I tryna get cut, and you know I right my wrongs. That's some shit that I can't stop now. I've been searching for my soul, cause it's been missing. The magic cookie breakfast bullet. bullets flying through the kitchen. Hey, you wait for it to start your way like you fishing. Cause if you get a hit up, little nigga, you gon' be wishing that you never do what you did.